Hi guys, this is Andrew with MyWatchAddiction.com bringing you another Aragon watch review this week. Before we get started though, let's talk about a couple of quick things with Aragon watches. One, if you haven't checked it out already, don't forget to head back and check out that one-on-one interview that I did with Wing, the chief designer and CEO of Aragon watches. Absolutely had a blast with that project, so I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. And two, over the past couple of weeks, Aragon has decided that they're going to sell some mystery boxes. Now, knowing how much I love getting a mystery box and a mystery watch and being surprised with what I purchased, I absolutely had to snap it up. And one of my fellow YouTubers watching decided to snap one up himself as well. So, he and I are friends, we talk watches quite a bit. And we got together and we said, you know what, let's do something a little bit special for both of our viewers. Let's both do our unboxing of our Aragon mystery watch on the same day at the same time. So what we're going to do is February 3rd, 2018 at approximately 2 p.m. in the afternoon, both Watchin' and My Watch Addiction will be releasing their Aragon mystery box opening. So don't forget to check those out. If you're not familiar with Watchin', I've posted a link to his channel up in the description below, so definitely check him out, subscribe. He's got a lot of great content. Anyway guys, today what we're actually going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at another Aragon watch that I received in the past, I want to say probably in the past month or so, from actually this purchase was from Evine, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Aragon Vertigo. Alright, so as you guys can see, it comes in the typical Aragon collector's case, which is the larger case, not the smaller case that they had been coming in. If you haven't seen them before, they have their like a storage compartment on the side that has the warranty card and all of the warranty information in it. Let's pull this guy out and take a look at it a little bit more. Now, bear with me because it does have fingerprints on it because I have worn it. First thing you notice right off the bat is that really deep blue dial on this watch. For me personally, I really like that color blue. If you can't tell from the Predator that I'm wearing, I'm a fan of blue, so this definitely fits right in my collection. If we want to talk about the size of this watch a little bit, the diameter of this case is 47 millimeters with a case thickness of 14 millimeters. Now, I thought it might be a little bit big for me to wear as a dress watch with a dress shirt under the cuff, but it actually worked out very well, very comfortable watch to wear. It definitely wasn't too tall. That 14 millimeters I think is a good height to give it some case substance so it feels like it's there, as well as the 47 millimeter diameter dial definitely was not too overbearing on my wrist at all. Just a very comfortable watch. If we take a look at the bands, they are gray leather. You can see right there in the band, it's almost got like a 3D leather slit cut in the band with the lighter gray leather pieces underneath. If we look on the back of the watch, you can see genuine leather written on the back of the bands, as well as the Aragon brand name right there. This is not a display case back because this is a quartz watch. This watch is actually running the Seiko VJ76 big date quartz movement, and what that does is that gives you that larger date display down there at the 6 o'clock position. Now, one thing that I personally did not know that I actually learned from Wing while I was at Aragon, and just take a brief moment to say, guys, I am a novice at a lot of this, so anytime I learn something new, I absolutely love it, and I like to share it with you guys. But this big date movement from Seiko, one of the things that sets it apart a little bit is those two-digit date display. That two-digit date display is actually two separate wheels spinning to actually create that. Instead of having just one wheel spinning behind the dial with the actual numbers on it, that's two separate wheels to create that big date display. As I mentioned, the blue dial color on this does have a screw down crown. If you look at the crown, Just like a vast majority of the Aragon watches, they do have the Aragon logo right there on the crown, which I think is really, really neat. Just one of their attention to details, and it's not just a painted on logo. If you actually feel it, run your finger across it. It might be hard to see in this video, but it's actually engraved and then has paint inlaid into the engraving. So it's pretty nice. As I mentioned, this is gray leather. Italian calf skin is what they call it. Has typical buckle on it, does not have the quick deployment clasp or anything like that, but it does have a typical buckle. Very comfortable, very easy to use, very basic, and if anybody's ever had a watch in their life, I can almost guarantee they've always had one like this. One piece to note about it is Aragon does go that extra attention to detail, extra mile. They do have Aragon printed right there on the clasp. This watch does have a water resistance of 100 meters or 330 feet. Now, recognizing, as I've said multiple times, I'm not a diver. I do not take my watches in water of any kind. The majority of the water that my watches will experience is if I'm running from my truck to work in the rain, and that's pretty much it. The overall weight of this watch is a very good weight for what it is, for the size. This is 3.6 ounces. Now, as I mentioned, this is an Aragon Vertigo 47mm. The specific product code for this watch is A181BLU. And what that's going to give you is this, if you punch in that number, that's going to give you this exact watch with this color combination with the band as well as the dial. Now, if we get this guy situated back up, I'll take a look at what these watches are going for currently and see what we can find out about the resale price a little bit. So right now on Aragon's website, if you go to aragonwatch.com and then navigate to Vertigo underneath their collection tab, you'll see it's the #1 watch listed right there. Right now, this watch is listed for $175 directly from Aragon. Very good price for, in my opinion, for this build quality on the watch. But of course, that's not what I paid for it. I actually purchased this watch along with a bunch of other ones from evine.com. Now, evine right now actually has this specific model. If you guys are looking for this watch, evine has this specific model available for $59.87, and that is actually what I paid for it, is $59.87 for this watch. Very good price for a watch of this quality. As I've talked about in the past a little bit, Aragon doesn't sell through a whole lot of other various markets, but you can find Aragon watches available on eBay. And so I jump over to eBay real quick and take a look. Right now there are a few of the Vertigo 47mm available. Not a whole lot, but a few of them. None with this blue that we're looking at right here, but there is a black one available, part number A181BLU. That's brand new in the box, listed for $164.99. Now, why I bring you guys to eBay a lot of times is to see what is or what is not available on the open market. Obviously, if you check out other social media avenues, whether it be Facebook, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, whatever it might be, you can definitely find watches at really good prices. But straight from the manufacturer, straight with manufacturer's warranty, you cannot beat some of the prices on some of these Aragon watches. And again, extremely happy for me personally with this purchase at $59.87 from evine.com. Alright guys, so that was the 47mm Aragon Vertigo that I reviewed today. All in all, really nice little watch. I say little, it's all relatively speaking. This is a 47mm watch, so it's a good size dial, perfect size for me. Wore it a couple days ago, actually wore it to work. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw it as I post up all of my daily pictures, or daily watches I should say, on Instagram. Very, very comfortable watch, got a couple compliments on it. Very, very pleased with the price point, the build quality, the fit and finish of this watch. Can't say enough good things about this watch. If I had any negative about this watch, the one thing I will probably think about changing is I'm not a real fan of this band and the coloring in this band. I might change up the band, but the watch itself, absolutely, absolutely love. If you have any questions about it, definitely post them up in the comments below. Also guys, don't forget to subscribe. The easiest way to get notified of new content that I post is subscribing by hitting that button down there in the right hand corner of the screen. Guys, I appreciate each and every time you stop out to take a look at a new watch with me, so I just want to thank you for that. If you have any questions, like I said, you can post them up in the comments, or you can reach out to me at mywatchaddiction.com. Also, don't forget you can follow us at Instagram /watchaddiction.us. Thank you guys, and have a great week.